What is going on, you guys? Armooon here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play the basic guide for SYLAS for new beginners and people who are just not familiar with him and want to know how to play him. So to begin with, let's do runes. We're going to be going Conqueror. This is basically what you want to go almost always, just because it scales so well with the late game. And then we want to go Presence of Mind because our mana costs are really high. Tenacity because we don't need attack speed. Tenacity really helps with getting out of a sticky situation, especially when you're a melee mage. You're going to get CC'd pretty hard. And Last Stand really helps with the healing on SYLAS because he actually does more healing based on his percent health. So the lower the better. Now, we are going mid lane because that's SYLAS' most common role. So for mid lane, you want to go Ghost Poro. This really keeps your vision up without spending too much money. And even if you buy pink wards, it's extra ward, you know? So Ghost Poro is really great for having those, you know, vision around mid lane because chances are you're going to get ganked the most. And Ravenous Hunter is great for SYLAS' abilities. When you're trying to clear a wave or when you're killing enemy champions, you heal so much for Ravenous Hunter that you almost always have to do it. As for normal, we're going to go +9/+9 and magic resist because almost always mid lane you're going against a mage. So without further ado, let's get into the game itself. Alrighty, now I know what you guys are going to say. Do you not go electrocute mid anymore? Do you not go hail of blades? Do you not go this or that? Now, like I said, this is a very basic beginner's guide to SYLAS. Going electrocute is really dependent on the matchup itself. Going hail of blades, all of that stuff is really dependent on matchups itself. Conqueror is almost always the best thing to do when you're not sure what to do with SYLAS. As for my itemization, you guys are going to be like, why didn't you get corrupting potion? Once again, this is a basic SYLAS beginner's guide. If you're not comfortable with SYLAS, I don't recommend going corrupting potion because you have to know when to use that, and you also have to go specific runes for that. So we're going Doran's Ring. This is a really great item for beginners because I like quick cast. This is a really great item for beginners because it gives you HP, gives you mana regen, and it's just good in general. For this matchup, we're against a Rise, which is a pretty common matchup when you're going in the mid lane. Oh, and we're getting ganked. Gonna have to use flash there. A level 1 gank from Xin Zhao. Definitely gonna have to play safe. I play safe no matter what anyways. So we're just gonna be farming with our Q. That's mainly our priority. Just at least staying in range for XP. But we are against the Rise with TP. We have an advantage on him, which is our Ignite, but we're not gonna be using that until we at least have level 3. Now, I want to go level 2 the W because it's going to heal me if we get into a trade, which we are. As you can see, I'm low HP, so when the time comes, I get level 3. I'm going to get my dash and heal up a little bit. This is really just your mindset going into the match that you're going to lose laning phase no matter what, especially if you're not used to SYLAS. Now, we have our level 3. We have our combos. Of course, we're still not sure where Xin Zhao is, so I'm going to hop over here and pop a ward. Okay, so he's bot lane. So we don't need to worry about that. Make sure you grab the cannon minion. Alrighty, so Rise has a tier. Not much of an advantage for him, to be honest. He just has more mana to spend. We're not going to do real healing unless we either have full Conqueror stacks, which takes a while. Oh, we're going in? He has no flash, but maybe should be able to get them. Yep, okay. So I like to go 2 Doran's Ring as first item. Now, we have 1 Ravenous Hunter stack. That means we're going to do more damage. Like I said, SYLAS is really not your early game kind of guy anymore. Okay, so we got Rise's TP. I'm pretty fair on health and mana regen because I have 2 Doran's Rings, so I'm going to stay. There's no real point of me going back. But we want to keep the continued mindset that we're not very strong. We need at least 3 to really make this into use. As you can see, we only healed 35. And you heal from Conqueror, but your cooldowns are really long in the beginning. So you're not going to get 10 Conqueror stacks. That's why I'm saying you're not going to be healing very much until you're like, you know, have some base stats. And so I just want to, you know, if you guys have noticed, I'm stacking W first. This is because in laning phase, you're going to be losing a lot of health to trades such as that. So the only thing you can do to get back in these trades is to take W. That way you can get in, heal, and get out as you're seeing here. And I'm not going to do it right now because he's too close to time. I'm going to wait for his wave to push in, and I'm going to wait until I can get some combos on him before doing anything such as that. But yeah, so it's too big of a wave for me to rush in at the moment. Even getting close, this guy's extremely aggressive, and I'm quite surprised, to be honest. So just waiting for an opening. Unfortunately, Rise has an awful ulti for SYLAS to take as well, and he just hit it. So I'm just trying to hit my combo off, but nothing more. Of course, he's able to get his, but once I have my dash again, I will probably kill him because he'll be baited by my HP. I also want to get level 6. So he has health pots as well. I'm really just going to play it cool until I hit level 6 and then probably unleash a combo on him. He won't be able to kill me, but we'll definitely try to bait something out. So we got tower on our side, thankfully. That was just me playing it pretty well. I mean, he has everything on us. Jin Zhao's bot, so we're going to push down the wave. He has no TP. So this is a good time for me to just push out the wave, get whatever I need to do here. Really, just that W helps out a lot with those trades. He totally thought he had me when he really didn't. That's just him not knowing the champion. And he doesn't know what I'm maxing either. So obviously they don't think that. Now, starting as an 0-1 lane against a... This is a very... Ryze counters SYLAS extremely hard, by the way. So this is a countered matchup that we're going to win. So we're going to go back. First item, I usually don't do this, but definitely if you're not used to SYLAS at all, I completely recommend going Hextech Proto Belt. This is because it's really good for clearing waves, which is a problem when you're not maxing Q anymore as your first thing. Clearing waves is pretty hard, and I agree with that. Of course, I find a way around it, and I just like to go full AP, but Proto Belt nonetheless is still a great item. It gives you tankiness, it gives you wave control, the active is great, it gives you cooldown reduction, everything about it is really good. So it looks like we have a bounty now. Still watching the map as always. Ryze isn't here. And I as you can tell, I haven't taken his ulti. This is because it's almost completely useless to take. Okay, so he's bottom. Let's push this out, actually. Looks like they won it anyways. So good on you, Ryze. Oh, actually, it looks like it's going to be a trade. In this case, because I don't have TP, the best thing to do as a mid laner is to just push the wave in. That way he loses farm and everything like that. I wanted to fight that, but I wanted him to come up a little bit. I wanted to W him. I didn't even get to the chance. But his ulti is much better to take than Ryze's, to be honest. And that's what I'm going to do. Oh, should be a kill. You got it? Nope, you're just going to give my kill the lane. My lane the kill. Well, that's just classic teammates. I wasn't gonna int with him there. The Jin Zhao flashed out, so not much can be done about that. I have Ignite, so I have an advantage over Ryze. Jin Zhao's ulti doesn't really do much for me. I just took it because it's much better than having Ryze's, and the situation kind of rose to it. If I can land my E on him, he should be a free kill, but I'm gonna let his wave push in before doing anything like that. Okay, I'm up a level 2. Now we want to max our Q second, just because we need the wave control at some point. He's dead. Oh no, 10 HP. Oh, and he flashed. I just used the Jin Zhao ulti for extra damage because I was out of, as you can see at that point, I was out of cooldowns. So all I was just basic attacks. I was just trying to get as much damage output as possible. I wasn't able to secure the kill, but I got his flash. He has no TP, and he's going to lose this wave here. I'm also going to take a turret plating. I'm not going to greed because I can most likely buy that if I sell a Doran's ring now. And we should be well on our way of a nice lead. Alrighty, now we're going to go back to the lane. Now that we have our item, we can shove waves into him. He doesn't have to push us the tower anymore. As you can see, I'm going to whoop! Unleash my entire combo. I use my W kind of last so I can heal from it the most as possible. As you can see, I have complete advantage over this lane now. In the beginning, this guy bullied me off of every CS. I actually died to first blood, and now looking at it, he has no flash, and I'm about to tower dive for a kill and live. But I thought you would help me. Double Q hit. Q scales really well now, so it's really great to. I like to max E, but when you are in lane, Q is really great to max because it does a lot of damage to minions, does a lot of damage to them. Cooldown's nice to have for your passive, just everything about it is great. So I'm going to be maxing that second. Looks like Jin Zhao's bot. I'm not quite sure what Shyvana's doing, kind of just wasting time at this point. I could look to roam, but I'm trying to focus on my lane, which is what you should do when you're mid lane. Roaming only if deems necessary. Huh, not sure what she was doing there. I'm going to continue to push out this wave. The biggest thing about SYLAS, don't force anything. You're really just a scaling champion. You want to focus on getting every wave, getting every creep, every minion possible so that you could have a level advantage on everyone. And your level advantages do matter a lot because your scale health, your scale MR, your scale armor is just tremendous. So it looks like we got Rise roaming bot. Now this is why Hextech is great. If he's gonna roam, I have my Hextech gonna shove the lane. He's gonna have to make a decision, either come back, which he's doing, or lose all of this minion and XP. See, this puts Rise in a corner. He can't help his bot lane. His bot lane's struggling a lot. He can't help them because I'm constantly pressuring him into coming back to lane. It's not like I'm beating him. It's not like I'm just destroying him in 1v1s. It's not like I have so many kills over him. It's me just playing the map over him. Now that's what's really important with SYLAS, and this is what you can do. So looking at bot lane, these are pretty even. I can look for help here. Oh, it looks like she got it actually. There's a pink ward in here, let's clear that. Rise is also missing. Now the lane is at a stagnant. Both the minions are basically even. So I'm not losing too much and he's not losing much either. I'm gonna run back to the lane though. Not sure where he went. Not sure at all. And because of that, I'm gonna wait for this wave to stack up. Use Proto Belt. Alrighty. Now we can look to roam top. I just shoved the wave in. He's gonna have to deal with that. I have time to look top. Mordekaiser's ulti is not bad. It's not great, but I feel confident within myself, and I have Ignite, which halves his healing in general. So it looks like we should be able to kill him here if he could bait it well enough. Gonna land my E, take his ulti. Now I have Ignite. I'm gonna use everything on him, and he's gonna die. I just took the ulti because I'd much rather have that than a Rise ulti. Now when I come back in the lane, I'm just gonna unleash it on him. Now looking at their players, I feel that Sorcerer's Shoes is not worth it. I like to go defensive actually, and looking at their players, Mercury Treads is definitely the better buy, so we're gonna take that, and we're gonna bring a pink ward with ourselves. Our lane is pushed up unfortunately, but we did get a kill, so it's well worth it, of course. Now Rise is missing. Okay, Rise is bot lane, looks like. So we're gonna shove this lane in pretty hard. Not gonna use my Proto Belt on this wave because I already had, you know, it wasn't too many minions, and I used my combos on it. So this is a great time for him to lose all the XP here, put me in a lead. And I'm just gonna shove. I'm not even looking at the tower. I'm just looking to kill minions so that my minions can shove in, and so he can lose as much as possible, as well as taking a plate before the 14-minute mark, which is pretty nice. Hello? Alrighty. And the top's shoved. We can look for another gank there. We got Rise's TP, and we're quite low HP, so that would definitely be the better idea to do. I'm gonna be coming there right now. See, I know this is pink. Oh, hello, friend. Gonna use his ulti here. Oh, it just ran out actually. Woo! And we got him. I was literally clicking it, and it must have just ran out. So he died. He has no TP, so we're gonna shove this lane in pretty hard. We're on a rampage. Gonna tax a little here and there. I like to use my passive procs for getting towers. As you can see, we do 143, and we have extra attack speed. Without it, we do only 106. So I like to use my abilities to do that, to get as much damage on that as possible. Really just snowballing this game here. Top didn't win, bottom did win though, but with our advantage in mid lane, we could come and help top, whom was losing. So for a second item, Luden's Echo is really great. This gives you more mana. As you can see, as the game goes on, we're kind of, you know, this mana cost gets pretty high. And we're just looking to get more cooldown reduction in mana. So picking up a Lost Chapter really helps with that. Just running it down mid lane. Looks like they're just walking into them. And nice, a double kill. I have Hextech to clear this wave, which is super nice. Let's do that right here. Alrighty, as you can see, I'm a level above Rise. Farm above him. I actually have one of the highest bounties on my team, which is pretty insane. Always carrying a pink ward. Really good no matter what. Not looking to tower dive just yet. What I am going to do is, it looks like Aatrox is going back. My mid is being taken by them, and I don't want to share XP with them. So I'm going to go to another lane and just soak up all of the XP as usual. Now this guide is more of a mindset, not what do you do. It's more of what do you take and how do you play the game as SYLAS for beginners. I'm basically just trying to be as basic as possible. You know, just really focus on XP. Really focus on your farm. Really focus on anything to get yourself ahead, not really your team. As you can see, I don't even have assists. But I have Ravenous Hunter stacks, which are really important. I'm shoving in lanes. I have the most CS on my team. I'm the highest level on my team. Just a bunch of things that really put me in a good spot so that I can truly 1v9 in the latter part of the game. If we hit that, we would have been able to kill. We are alone in their base though, so I don't want to be too cocky. I don't have flash either. I'm just going to continue to shove waves in. As I see people going mid lane, I'm going to be more open to fighting. Perfect wave for me. Looks like they're still fighting. See, I'm not looking to go help them. I'm more playing the map. Not that it seems like they need help. Looks like they do need help. Well, the suffering is if I got there, I probably would have been too late. So at least I get all of this XP. I get a tower. I might get an inhib. If they try to stop me, I can promise you I can take all of them down. Just looking at my mana, or just looking at my XP compared to them. Of course, we're well kills ahead. I don't even need kills at this point. All we need to do is open up the map. So that's what you should be focusing on. If Jin Zhao wants to fight, which he does, and I'm happy to kill you. And now I'm out of here. Luckily, we have Merc Treads, so he really can't CC us. Looks like he's ulting there. I'm gonna not walk that way, of course. Sweet, E out of the wall, and we have enough for a Luden's Echo. Alrighty, now let's go grab that. Now, as you can see, my team, who is, I'm not saying they're not good, but they're giving unnecessary shutdowns and kills. Even they don't even need gold. They're just giving shutdowns. Meanwhile, I have the most shutdown on my team, and for good reason. I'm not focusing on playing this 5v5 ARAM mid like they are. I'm focusing on opening up the map, getting towers, getting objectives, and anyone who tries to stop me is going to have to face my level 13, which is the highest in the game right at the moment. My CS is well ahead of everyone. I've gotten not one, but 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 towers for my team. 4 of 6. So just playing it cool. I'm pretty tanky as well. I have 3 out of 5 on my stack, so we do actually do a good amount of healing. Now, as you can see, I'm looking at the map. My team's not here. I'm gonna move back a little bit. Of course, I can't 1v9 just yet. Not until I get my Ravenous death cap. So I'm playing with my team. I'm looking for catches. I see Rise top. I see them chasing me here. That's a great ulti to steal. And looking for my team. I mean, once my cooldowns are back, I can come fight them all, which I'm going to do as we speak. And just like that, we just destroy all of them. Huh. Now, it's a team game. There's no denying that. And because of it's a team game, I like to play alone a lot. I like to bring them to my team. I like to push towers. This is just what SYLASes are made to do. And apparently we're made to tank towers. I don't even know how that's possible. Alrighty. Now we have this inhib. We have tier 1 mid, and we have an open inhib top. I'm going to look to secure all of those. I still have the biggest bounty on my team. They're all just playing for score. I don't recommend that at all. And I like to play the safe game. I'm not going to risk dying and giving them 700 gold when we can't end the game. The timers are too short. So I'm just going to go top and get this inhib. That way we can pressure mid and take that. Alrighty. Now as they're fighting bottom, I'm pushing this wave in. I have another ulti to take, but it doesn't look like any of them are looking to. I'm going to ulti you actually, my friend, because you're completely alone. I'm going to take you and take your stats. If anyone else... Oh, yeah, you? Okay. I can go for a pentakill. Kind of hungry. As you can see, our Ravenous, our Conqueror, everything is just healing so much. We have 1,200, we have 2,000. It's just... we got almost all of those stats from just the past 2 minutes. You know, it's all just the SYLAS in the late game. That's what you need to be paying attention to. That's what you need to be focused on. It's all your scaling. It's all SYLAS late game. 14 to 13, highest level in the game, highest level on my team. We have 3 inhibs down. My team was just going for kills, and I'm just playing the map. This is what you have to be doing as SYLAS. Beginner, veteran. This is who you are. This is your play style. And of course, you're a team fighter, but oh. Coming out of there. He's got Morello. Half my healing. Looks like we should back off a little bit. I have 3,000 gold, so I'm fine just resetting and going for a win later. We got minions pushing in. We're gonna get that tower while these guys are chasing us. I'm not gonna go in by myself. Get that tower? No. All right. It is time to cash out, my friends. Now, for those of you, I'm not trying to make some combo crazy video. For those of you that like truly want to play SYLAS in the safest and the best way possible, I went and got a Zonius for my second item. This gives me armor, this gives me 40% cooldown reduction, and the active is amazing. Now let's go 1v5 them and see what we can do. Looks like my team handled most of it, but I'm here to clean up. Take the light. Alrighty, and then we killed all of them. My team could have waited for me and we could have just aced them, honestly. But I guess they didn't want to wait. I came late to the fight. Now we have 3,000 on that. We do insane damage, and we have 2,400 health. This game was just a clean stomp by, honestly, me. I know my lanes did great, but I played the map and made this game go 100 times faster. So if you guys like this video, if you'd like to see more of it, feel free to let me know in the comments, like and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys. I appreciate it. I can't believe how well this channel is doing, and I'm just so excited for more, and I will see you guys next time.